What's up, y'all? I'm gonna give y'all 6 tips on how to make at least $200 a day. The first tip is to maintain a 5-star rating. I know some people don't care. People are very surprised that I have a 5-star rating with over 5,000 trips. I maintain my 5-star rating by making sure that I care about the rider. One time I had a rider that I couldn't find, and he was kind of mad I couldn't find him. And I just asked him a simple question. I said, "Are you the guy smoking outside?" And when he got in the car, he was mad that I asked him if he was the guy smoking, and he reported me as not being friendly and that I was driving too fast. And I think I was driving a little bit. That I did have an attitude, so he reported I had an attitude, and he rated me a 1. That's cool. I know I did have an attitude, but what the thing he did do that I did not like is that he reported that I was under the influence. I haven't drank or smoked since 2018, so that was false. But I fought that. I fought that. I messaged him on Facebook and I messaged his wife on Facebook, and I let his wife know that he did something wrong, and I let his job know too, because I couldn't reach him because his job didn't want me to didn't want to grab him or didn't want me to talk to him. But that was pretty crazy. I got my account back in 2 hours, and I was surprised by that because I hear crazy stories about people not being able to get their accounts back. So but I got my account back and I got my 5-star rating back. So tip number 2 is to keep your car clean. I have a car wash membership that I go to every day. Well, I try to go to it every day. It just depends on what time I start driving because the car wash opens at 7:30, and so if I'm driving super early, I might not make it to the car wash. But I try to make it to the car wash every single day. And I have these car fresheners. I have a little tree, and I have a vent scent. I change the little tree out every day, and then I change the vent scent every week. And I get compliments all the time about how good my car smells. Apparently people are getting into stinky cars, so and they're not happy with it. Now there's people with like 4.8 rating that have smelly cars. It just depends. But I drive in a nice town, and people are scared to really like give people bad ratings. um but they are surprised that I have a 5-star rating though. um Tip number 3 is to be respectful. Be respectful. If you see a conversation going left, just bring it back with respect, and then just let them talk. Try not to get into anything crazy. Um, Tip number 4 is to talk to people. Some people want to have conversations with you. They usually don't. It's someone told One of my riders told me that there was a 50-50 chance that they would have a conversation with their Uber driver, and I thought that was crazy. But yeah, it's true. People are not talking. So when you do talk to them, they feel a lot better, and they don't get it all the time. So there you go. Tip number 5 is to know when to shut up. So if you pick somebody up and you're trying to talk to them and they giving you one word answers, look, just shut up. Just shut up. End the conversation and shut up. Most of the time when I do that, I actually get a tip because some people are coming from work, very stressful environment, and they just want to chill, or they going to work and it's in the morning time and they want to chill. So give people that space, just shut up. Shut up. If you feel that vibe that you need to shut up, shut up. Um, Tip number 6 is to drive real working hours. Some people get into this gig and well, this tip is for full-time drivers that had have quit that job and they think that they're going to drive for 4 hours and make a lot of money. You can during certain circumstances, but not all the time. Like you know, drive real hours because, and even if you do make the money quick in 4 hours on a busy day, or a holiday or something like that, drive full working hours on that day too, because you don't know what the next day looks like, right? You can have in your head what you think the day is going to look like, but it can always not be what you think. So drive real hours. Put at least 40 hours in. At least. Put at least 40 hours in. Like if you was going to a real job. I put 40 hours in, a little bit over 40, maybe like 43. And I make at least $200 a day. And that's over, a 6-day period. But a lot of times it's more than that. But to be, realistic with some people, um, $200 a day, you could do that. You can do that. It might take you a little bit more than 40 hours, but you can make $200 a day easily, Uber and Lyft.